If I tell you I haven't bought yogurt in years, you won't believe it. At a point, I even sold yogurt, and this is something I'm just good at. I will give you a simple recipe that will never fail you each time you try to make yogurt. And in this video, I will share with you how to make other variants of yogurt, not just the plain yogurt or the Greek yogurt. So if you're interested in watching and knowing how I made this, then definitely keep watching. So the formula is simple. If you're using 2 cups of powdered milk, all you need to do is add 4 cups of water. If you want a very thick yogurt. If you don't want a very thick yogurt, then for 2 cups of powdered milk, you're going to go with 7 to 8 cups of normal water. That's if you don't want your yogurt to be very thick. But if you want it thick, just stick to this formula. For every cup of powdered milk, you add 2 cups of water. Now I'm adding my room temperature water. I used 12 cups of powdered milk and I measured 20 cups of room temperature water to this. Now I'm going to just mix everything together until there are no lumps. This is very, very important. You can also strain the mixture after mixing to just ensure there are no lumps, because if there are lumps, it's going to affect the final result after making the yogurt. So just take your time, mix everything thoroughly till you achieve the desired consistency you want. Basically, like I said, for every 1 cup of powdered milk, you are to add 2 cups of water. For every 1 cup of powdered milk, add 2 cups of water. But if you want, if you don't want the yogurt to be so thick, too thick, then you can do 3 cups or even 4 cups. But this is by far the recipe I liked, and it just gives me the results I want every single time. Now I'm going to go in with 4 cups of hot boiling water. The reason for this is just to bring the milk mixture to a warm temperature, so that when you add your culture, everything is warm, it will start to ferment instantly. Some people do just boil the milk mixture and then let it cool down till it's reach a certain temperature before adding the culture. One thing you need to keep in mind is, this is very, very important. If not, you'll just waste your milk. When making yogurt, before you add the culture, just dip your finger in the milk mixture and let it stay for like 10 seconds. If you are able to, stand the heat from that, then you can add your culture straight away. But if after dipping your finger inside, and you instantly remove it because it is too hot, then the milk mixture is not ready for you to add your culture. This is the culture I'll be using. It's called Yogomet, and it comes in this small sachet. It's a powder form culture. What you need to do here is get some of the milk that you've mixed from the main yogurt mixture and then mix with your Yogomet culture. Do not add your culture directly to the yogurt mix, or let me say the milk mixture entirely. No, just get small, add your culture, mix, and then add it back to the main batch. Reason for this is, I've noticed if you are not quick enough, you're going to end up with lumps, meaning the culture will not dissolve perfectly well into the main yogurt batch. So here I use a strain, just to make sure that there are no lumps, nothing. After adding my culture mixture, I'm going to just mix everything together. Now, if you cannot get this particular culture that I used in this video, what can you do? Basically, any yogurt brand you like, you can use that as your culture. Okay, for 2 cups of powdered milk, like I've said, with 4 cups of water, you can use half a cup of culture, meaning you can use half cup of another brand's yogurt as your culture. Basically, culture is yogurt. I don't want to confuse you, but yes, For me, as you can see from this batch, I'm going to fetch some and keep. This will serve as my culture for the next production. This is what I normally do. So now I'm just going to cover everything with a cling film just like that. And then I'm going to put it in a warm place and allow it to ferment for 8 to 12 hours. This is very, very important. I'm going to put mine in the oven. If you don't have a, but remember the oven is not on, it is off. It's just warmer in the oven than on my kitchen counter. So I'm going to leave it in the oven for 8 to 12 hours. After that, our yogurt is ready. You will see what it looks like after. Okay guys, so this is after 12 hours fermenting, and let's see what it looks like now. Like I said, basically there are 3 things you need to consider when making yogurt. The type of powdered milk you decide to use, the type of culture you decide to use, the temperature of your milk mixture before adding the culture. Very, very important. So like I said, when you dip your finger and it didn't burn, it stays there for 10 seconds. You know it is ready for you to add your culture. Now look at this lush, thick yogurt. I forgot to show you the clip of how it looks after settling down in the fridge for 12 hours. It was so thick. Like, well, I don't make Greek yogurt, honestly. I just make the regular yogurt. And after sitting in the fridge for like 12 hours, it becomes extremely, very, very thick. So I hardly make Greek yogurt in this house. Now I added my granulated sugar. When it comes to adding sugar, just add the quantity you like. I can't give you a specific quantity because some of you might feel that quantity is too small, while some of you will feel the quantity is too much. So when adding sugar to your yogurt, just add to your preference. You can add more taste, adjust, add more, just do your thing. Now, you're going to use a whisk to whisk that yogurt. Whisk it very, very well. Break up the curds. This is very, very important. Now, after breaking up the curds, I'm going to show you other ways you can enjoy your yogurt, not just the regular plain yogurt. I'm going to teach you how to make the pineapple coconut yogurt. I'm going to teach you how to make strawberry yogurt. I'm going to teach you how to make vanilla yogurt aside the regular plain yogurt. So at this junction, this is what you call the plain yogurt. And for this particular recipe that I use, 12 cup powdered milk, 24 cups room temperature water, I got 8 liters of yogurt. Now for the strawberry, I added a little bit of red color and then strawberry syrup to one of the bucket, and then I'm just going to mix everything together until I get this slightly pink colored yogurt, and it's ready. Please do not consume this right away. Let it sit in the fridge for a few minutes or hours before consuming. You're going to enjoy it better when you do that. So this is what the strawberry flavored yogurt looks like, and it is very, very good. By the way, this is also a very nice, very good business idea you can start, because trust me, making yogurt is actually lucrative if you know your ways and have a standard formula or recipe. Now, this is what the strawberry flavored yogurt looks like. You can make banana, you can make coconut, you can make chocolate, you can make a whole lot of flavored yogurt if you want. Now for the plain vanilla, I added a little bit of vanilla flavoring. This is the industrial vanilla flavor. Reason why I'm adding a little bit. So after adding the vanilla flavor, all I did was mix everything together to combine, and there you have it, of vanilla flavored yogurt. In this life, I remember the donut recipe I shared on this page 3 years back that I shared on my YouTube channel. A lot of people are making money from that video, from that recipe. I woke up to reviews from people every single day about how they're making money from that, blah, 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 blah. So any recipe you come across, if you're really serious and creative, trust me, you can start making money with these recipes. So for the pineapple coconut, which I call the pina colada yogurt, I added a yellow color with some pineapple and coconut flavor and mixed everything together, and there you have it. So I'm just labeling everything now, and that's literally it, guys. I wanted to show you what it looks like after sitting in the fridge for some hours, but unfortunately I had to travel for work to another city, and before I came back, my husband did what he's good at. He almost consumed the yogurt in the house. Reason why I couldn't show you the ending. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe. Bye.